So I just got done watching The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. And on HBO Max, actually, the title of the episode just says Episode 6. So tell me in the comments if HBO Max for me was glitching or something. Or that's actually what the episode is called, Episode 6. I don't know. I hope it's not titled that. But anyway, this was a very sweet and nice episode. Still, I think we could use one, two, or even maybe 3 episodes. No, I wouldn't say 3, but 2 more episodes for sure, man. We need episode 7 and 8 to actually close out the season, but they're only doing one more. I hope episode 7's like 2 hours long. That will make me happy. And I hope it's not like the last episode of season 1, where it was only like 45 minutes. I hope it's not that. You need like 2 hours to actually close out this entire season. And especially because I did not expect episode 6 to be an entire flashback episode. I expected it to be like um, back and forth. Like Ellie would have flashbacks and stuff. Then she'd be doing something with Dina and Jesse and Tommy, stuff like that. No. That, no. It was just an entire flashback episode. Now, I'm happy because Joel is my favorite character, and Pedro Pascal is one of my favorite actors of all time. Like, if I did a top 10 actor list, he'd be up there. He'd probably be like top 5. Um, like, every movie or show he's in, I just always watch it. I mean, obviously, there's some that I miss, but like, he's just one of those actors where if he's in like a new movie that's coming out, I'm putting it in my calendar and I'm checking it out. And yeah, I love this guy, and I really was just not happy about them killing him off in episode 2. I was very disappointed with why they did that. Even though, yes, they were following the video games, he dies in there. I watched it in the video games. Honestly, man, I think they might have done it better in the show. Um, yeah. But still, just wasn't happy about that. And a lot of people are saying, like, this is the best episode of the entire show. It's not. Episode 2, I think, was actually better. They shaved off that 10 minutes, man. That would be the best episode. One of the best episodes of television ever. But, did have that last 10 minutes. Joel dying. Yeah. But Bella Ramsey, her reaction to his death was just incredible. But anyway, so yeah, the episode is basically showing us why, because we were always curious after episode 8 of season 1, sorry, episode 9 of season 1 to episode 1 of season 2. We're always curious what happened, because after episode 9 finishes, then we get a little bit like of episode 1 where it's like resuming the ending of episode 9 of season 1, where they're about to go to the village, Jackson. Um, that happens, and we're always curious because there's a 5-year gap after that resume happens, 5-year gap, and then like Ellie and Joel are just done. So we're always curious what was going on there, and that's what this episode is for. And actually, to be honest, this episode actually makes Joel's death even sadder for what happened, why, why all this was happening. And like the first a couple of them were just like very happy, and I really like that. Honestly, I really like that. How it was just like a very happy episode for like the first, because it's an hour episode, so like the first like 20 minutes, I'd say, are just very happy stuff, very happy. And I really enjoyed that. It was just nice. We were seeing Ellie's birthdays for like 2 years. There's one year it's like chill. She gets a cake, guitar. So that's nice. And the second birthdays, she goes to finds a big dinosaur, goes to a museum, pretend to be in space, all that stuff. It was very happy and heartfelt, and it just like warmed my heart seeing those two father-daughter relationship. Even though I mean, blood related now, but still, it was nice. Now, when the third birthday happens, like we learn that she's growing up. She's dating girls now. She's smoking. She's getting tattoos. All that stuff. He's not happy about her actually like growing up and stuff. Uh, and yeah, and then she wants to move to the garage. Then like the fourth Wood doesn't really go to the fourth birthday, but like, then they just go on this one patrol, and we find out like they go on this one patrol, just chilling for her next birthday. I think it's like when she turns 19 for her fourth birthday, because all these are her birthdays. Two, happy, heartfelt. One, just like she's proving that she's growing up. And this one is like the really not good one, where for her birthday he says, "I will take you up for a patrol." So then they go for patrol, and they go to like the safest trail, and they're just chilling, talking. He's saying it's nice that they're hanging out again, and then they get a radio that like people were attacked by zombies. So then they get over there and they find like one survivor, Eugene, who I was always curious actually what happened to Gail's husband. And Gail, played by Catherine O'Hara, who we saw only a couple times this season. Episode 1, I think episode 3 was it. That's what was going on there. So yeah, okay. I was curious what happened to her husband. I thought maybe Joel killed her husband. I didn't even know it was Eugene. But I thought he just killed her husband in that a big attack in episode 9. But nope. And so we get to see that because he was bit, and then he's like begging, "Can I please see her one last time?" Joel promises Ellie, tells Ellie to go get the horses, so she does, and then he kills him. Which, yeah, I think they would kill him like right away if he got there, but still, I think that was kind of a dumb decision, and that's how basically he ruins the relationship with Ellie, by killing him and promised. Then like Gail finds out, and we get that chilling moment where she's like, "You swore," oh my gosh, and like, Gail's just freaking out, upset. Oh my gosh, that was a very intense moment. Then after we get like to see like the New Year's Eve dance, so like it just goes like 9 months later to see season 2 episode 1, like the dance New Year's, how he like pushes like Seth down and stuff, and then we get the final scene of the episode with Ellie and Joel standing on the porch, and talking. Now originally in episode 1 this season, like we see her just walk past him and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's stupid." No, they actually have a talk, and she like admits that she's kind of sorry and stuff, and then he actually tells her what happened in episode 9 when there was no raiders, there was no others that were immune. It was just her. Tells her that she would have died, and then he goes on a rampage and starts killing all of them, and including Marlene. So yeah, that's the entire episode, and yeah, nothing big happened. We didn't really get to see any zombies. So if you're looking, like, you do not need to watch this episode. Just finish episode 5 and wait till episode 7, I think. So yeah, you don't really need to watch this if you're, like, I mean, you do. If you're like watching the present episodes and you're gonna save this, like, later, it's an episode that you can just put on the shelf and wait to finish the season, then watch it. Because I'm telling you, it never goes back. Never goes back to the present. We also get like a 1983 thing where like we get to see Joel and Tommy as kids and their dad talking. But anyway, this is an episode. Just either if you haven't started season 2, perfect time to watch this episode. Watch that and then watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 when 7 drops. That will be good. That's when you watch it. But if you have and you're just up to date like me, then, and if you haven't seen episode 6, put that on the shelf, watch episode 7, then you can watch it, because it has absolutely nothing to do with the present. So, just saying that, putting it out there, it doesn't. But anyway, I enjoyed this episode. Not one of the best of the show, nowhere near the best of the show, and nowhere near one of the best of the season. But still, enjoyed it, heartfelt, and I cried during the final scene of the episode. When Joel's telling her what actually happened, I was crying because he admits like, "I love you, you're the best thing that's ever happened, and you're just like a daughter to me." Like, oh my gosh, that was just so heartfelt. I just wanted to cry my eyes out. But not as bad as me, like, wanting to throw my phone at the wall when he died. And honestly, I really like this episode because I actually forgot Joel died. I was watching, I was like, oh, it's nice. But then, like, the final shot, we just see, like, Ellie walking in the rain, which that's the only present, like, shot there. And then I just reminded me that, yeah, he's dead. But anyway, I enjoyed this episode. Comment down below what you thought of The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. And I will see you in the next one.